It's a mouse that's eaten a cat. What is wrong with people? Hey guys, it's Lexi. So, I don't remember how long ago this was, but I was a kid, that's all I can remember. I probably may have been like 10, maybe a little bit older. So, it was the middle of summer, my family and the family down the street, the Wattles, we decided to go down to the beach together. Now, the Wattles had a family friend over, I can't remember her name, we'll call her Mishka. Pretty much, their youngest daughter, who we shall call Lucy, and Mishka and I decided to go into the water together. We weren't too fussed with the whole idea of trying to seem cool and sit on the beach and sunbake and get skin cancer and, get heat stroke. We actually wanted to go swimming. So we jumped into the water, we're out there for probably about 20 minutes. Having fun, talking, enjoying the coolness of the water on the stifling of, I think it was 40 degrees that day, or in the high 30s. I'll put along here what the Fahrenheit version of that is for the Americans at home, or at least anyone who still uses Fahrenheit. We had been out there for a while, doing what we do, when we see a fin go through the water, like just cut through the water and then disappear. Now, in our young minds, we just completely flipped it. Like, what on earth was that? That can't be good. Whatever it is cannot be good. This summer alone, I think there had been about maybe 5 or 6 shark sightings and 1 shark attack by this point. So the initial concern was, oh crap, there is a shark about 10 meters away from us. We started freaking out. We thought it was a shark was coming in closer and closer and closer. And it swam probably about 5 feet away from us by the time we were having a full meltdown of anxiety. We couldn't see it properly. We were freaking out. All of us started crying. I was 12. Lucy was, I think, maybe 10. And Mishka was, I think she was 17. We were all standing there, huddled together, crying. Lucy would scream out every few minutes or so, freaking out. And the lifeguards came on their boat over to us to ask what was wrong. And we pointed at the fin that just swam past us. Again, whilst he was right there. I was shaking, I was so scared. The lifeguard, in true form, cracked up laughing. It was the funniest thing he'd ever seen. He calmly pointed out to us that it wasn't a shark. It was a dolphin. We weren't crying, screaming, and freaking out over Jaws. No. Over Flipper. We were scared of a dolphin. Don't get me wrong. I can understand the concern. Well, I know where our concern came from. We thought it was a shark. We live in Australia. Just about every single creature we have here is out to kill you. So if I see a fin in the water, I'm not going to be like, dolphin, unless it does its typical little dolphin thing and jumps out the water. I'm going to think that is a shark, because I'm a pessimist, and I would rather assume it's a shark, get away safely, and laugh later when I find out it was actually a dolphin. So we get back up on land. I've stopped crying and I've calmed down. So has Lucy and Mishka. And we go back to her family and they ask what happened. Lucy, in her typical form, turns to everyone and goes, Lexi was freaking out thinking the dolphin was a shark. This was a typical thing to happen. And I mean that literally every time, without fail. If there was something that everyone was freaked out over, and then we found out it wasn't something to be scared of, she would throw you under the bus. She would play innocent over things and you would get into so much trouble. She was that kind of person and it just drove me nuts. Mishka didn't hear the conversation because she was a few feet behind us. She wanted to rinse off her feet, I think it was. I can't actually remember. For all I know, she could have been taken by the dolphin. But after all of this, we ended up going to McDonald's and getting sundaes. The entire time, Lucy kept making fun of me and most of her all of her siblings joined in on it. I was furious, and the thing is, I had anger management issues at that time. So I ended up getting in trouble because I told them to fuck off and die. Totally worth it in my opinion. But yeah, that is the story of how I thought I was going to die, but it turns out it was a dolphin. As always, my Instagram and my Twitter are along here and down in the text section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have ever encountered something similar where you thought you were in danger but it was actually the more innocent side of things, give it a thumbs up as well. As always, if you haven't already, please subscribe and join my family. I post every Wednesday and Friday. I might start doing a video on Monday. I'm still deciding on this one here. Put in the comment section below if you think I should. As always, love you guys, and I'll catch you next time.